Hello, friends. This will be a three-part series where I would share my experiences in total three cities of Turkey that are first, it was Jerome in the central part of Turkey, which the region is also known as Cappadocia. The and the city is Jerome. Next part would be about a city in the south called Fatihe. And finally, I will end this three-part series on Istanbul. The airport you see in this picture is called Cappadocia Nevşehir Airport. Actually, the big city name is Nevşehir. So the most exciting part of this journey, I can say, this balloon ride.
Gomez, bir kişi var. Buraya eksik 4.
So the here the gas is almost filled in the balloon and the maintenance staff is almost done in their job.
Tamam.
I have not muted the original sounds.
Hello, good morning. Listen to me, please. My name is Apo. I am your pilot for today. Give you some information about our flight. We last about our flight 1 hour. We are flight time 1 hour. And 10 minutes more, 10 minutes less landing, okay? Landing time, very important in the landing position. Landing time, balloon go to this way, my ropes. Balloon go to this way. Your turn opposite this side, your face. Practic turn your face, please. Turn, please. Compartment black rope inside. Yes. Compartment black rope.
He's just kidding.
Black ropes. Yes. Two hands.
There is no landing position. Actually, the landing you will see is very soft. So the balloon is almost up.
जो आपकी जेब में डाल दो
And you can see the
You
beautiful
can see
view.
another balloon landing. Plus balloon. This green.
This one is the in-flight video, and
Abi sen araçla bekle. Ekibi ben yönlendireceğim. Bulunduğun yerden Plus'a doğru
you
geçelim.
can see how beautiful is the view of it. I should also share that perhaps it's the most expensive activity in the tour. And I think tourists pay up to $400 per person for this ride. It's very high price, but the tourist who has come tries not to miss it. You can see the beautiful skyline there, and the view of the city below. So this view you cannot even have on a glider. It was a 1 hour ride, so there was plenty of time to shoot video and enjoy the moment. You can see the other small towns around also can be seen during the flight. This is a historical area we are passing through, I think called Fairy Chimneys. And the pilot is very much skilled, and he traveled almost very close to these. These are few beautiful things you see there, some souvenirs kind of things. This is the view of Fairy Chimneys and our tourist guide.
is higher in elevation than the West. So plants are different, people are different, carpets are different, everything is different. When I look at the carpets, I can tell you what part of Turkey the carpet comes from. This is from Cappadocia. Cappadocia. The blue is from indigo. Indigo is a plant originally coming from, guess where? India. Of course. That's why they name it as indigo. Indigo, India. Okay. Aç abi. 50 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, Cappadocian carpets were different. 50 years ago. Let's see. That's an old one, 50 years old. Approximately. And please don't sit like a tourist. You can stand up, walk on them,
They were very
walk on
beautiful
them, touch them,
carpets,
feel them, talk
but
to them,
very
fall in love with
expensive
them,
too.
buy them. They are coming from all over the Turkey, all over Anatolia, different places.
So it's a government owned facility that is promoting the carpet making, and it exports directly
Ladies and gentlemen, saffron.
to all around the world.
Saffron has been used to make this color. Beautiful. This on the tent to cover the walls of the house. In winter time, when it rains, the wool expands, gets bigger, it covers the walls. This becomes water resistant. It does not take the rain inside. But in summertime, wool shrinks and air goes through the holes, sunshine goes through the holes.
This is, you
Ventilation.
can say, the earlier version of the
I call them
carpets
smart carpets, like
that
smart
was
carpets.
used.
It's all done automatically.
They are not so big or thick.
Dari
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, today's carpets are different. They are not as simple as this. I will show you hand knotted carpets, and it is all determined by the
Yes, this was the visit to the Fairy Chimneys site, and you can see the tourist buses.
süre bayağı doldu.
Actually, these fairy chimneys were the old, you can say, houses of the people. Even early Christians used to hide here from the Roman army. These are the pictures of early churches of Christians. Here there are a lot of more than one churches in these caves, and inside these churches there is not much space, but there are wall paintings, some of them not in good shape, but many in very visible shapes. So there are houses of people and there are churches, uh, churches of the early Christians. They hid there from the Roman army. Again, I didn't muted the original voice, so you can feel, you get the feel of the area too. So this is the beautiful view of fairy chimneys. You must have questions in the mind that how much it costs to stay in a decent hotel or have a decent meal. So what I have observed that on average you can say 45 euro a day is the charge. It can be expensive or a cheaper, little cheaper, but I think 45 euro is the charge where you can find a decent hotel. 45 euro per night, I mean. And about eating, if you want to save money, maybe 50 Turkish lira uh, per meal. But if you want to have a lavish meal, so it can be 100 to 120 lira per person. As I said earlier, that okay, this is the cave hotel kind of a studio apartment with a washroom, independent. These are the apples that was gifted to me by a shopkeeper who had his home actually next to the to his shop. When he knew that from where I am, so he was very happy and gifted me these apples. Very nice gesture on part of him. This was his no, okay, this was the hotel dining area. It was you can say in a home. It was a homely environment, and it is where we dined. This was this is the famous smoke that we use that is used for smoking, called shisha. This was a very cute cat from this that hotel, small hotel. So I thought filming this cat because it was near me and it was so cute. If you have any other questions about the trip, about the city, I will be glad to answer in the comment sections of this video, or any other questions generally about my visits. I will be glad to answer them. This is actually the city view from that hotel, the city view of Jerome. There is the mosque there. We can see it's so this is, you can say, about one fourth of the city we can see from here. The night view from a higher place was even much better, but here is this mountainous kind of area, very beautiful with old structures. Okay, this is the night view of Jerome, and it was very beautiful. We specially climbed some height to get this view. It was a very peaceful city and not so much crowded like big cities also, and it was clean. And I heard this is the call to prayer from for Muslims, for